The real challenge is not just probably understanding what the actual problem is and focusing on your customer. It's changing their mindset that the technology isn't the be all and end all and the beginning of anything, tool or the method of delivery, really.
Yeah, I think it's refreshing coming from both yourselves as leading the organisation that it's mostly with good and pure intent, isn't it? That people want to get on and start rolling things out. But I think it's refreshing to hear that perspective because what I found learnt 4 or 5 years ago is instead of technology organisations just doing a really good job of rolling out a solution, if you take the time up front to actually bring all the people into a conversation, customers, partners, internal technology departments, into a conversation around what is the end game here? What are we trying to solve? It can seem to some people that you're slowing down the process. But what we've seen, and I know what you both see, is that by doing that up front, there's enormous payback in the long run. There's an example that comes to mind, a health-based organisation that we were working with a couple of years ago. So they came to technology organisations saying they wanted to, build an application, a pretty significant health application to roll out to the community to solve some pretty significant issues in the health sector. And there was a couple of ideas of applications they thought they wanted to build, this organisation, to solve a couple of problems, these pretty large-scale problems. But we helped them apply, design thinking approach to that. So we got, health practitioners into the room. We had their customers. They're a member-based organisation, so a lot of their members into this conversation. And we simply started with that blank page design thinking approach of what are you, as an end customer, as an end health practitioner, what do you see as the biggest problem and what could solve that? And what it turned out to be from a couple of days, workshopping and conversation, we found that actually the problem they thought that they needed to solve was very different. It was 180 degrees. So if they had gone down to building this application, significant investment, they might have built something that wasn't really going to solve a problem. But by spending a bit of time up front, and I know as yourselves do, that they actually were confident and it was genuine that they were actually going to solve one of the industry's, more significant problems. So that for me changed my whole perception around, in terms of building technology and how it links to the broader business strategy. That if you don't really create that space and time up front, you could be investing in something that's not really going to solve a significant problem.